Hello, friends. Welcome to Nirmal Bang. I am Piyush Jain, and today we are bringing to you another new IPO. This company is into the vast agriculture market, supplying a lot of bio-nutrients, a lot of crop nutrients. We'll try and understand what all of products they're supplying to the agriculture market. As we know, agriculture is a huge economy in India. Rural economy is big. Agriculture also, again, basically has a lot of varieties from the perspective of crops, from the perspective of fruits. We'll actually try and understand from this company what and which kind of products and categories actually they are present in. This basically, let me sort of now announce the name of the company. It's Nova Agritech Limited. And joining us on the show today is management, Mr. Kiran Kumar Atukuri, the managing director of the company, and Mr. K. Srinivas Gunupudi, the chief financial officer of the company. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Uh, Mr. Kiran, let's first start with you. Help us understand how has been this journey, when it started, from where it started, and basically where the business is right now.
Sir, this Nova Agritech Limited started in the year 2007 and started its journey to give right solutions to the farmers. So it started with different types of products, and we continued to work at the farmer level, and we have been grown for the years over the last 16 years. And now with these years to grow, we want to be a one point solution, one stop solutions to the farmers. So now if I have to define Nova Agritech is an agri input manufacturing company. It is into manufacturing, sales and distribution of the products. It also gives tech-based solutions with farmer-driven approach. It also emphasizes on ecologically sustainable and nutritionally balanced products. If I have to give a crisp about the company owns almost close to 720 registrations in soil health management, crop nutrition, crop protection,
That's
and
720 registrations.
720 registrations.
Okay.
And it is after different kind of registrations which we explain later. And the company is spread across 16 states now, with having a strong dealer network, almost close to 11,727 dealers. The company also have a farmer outreach program called NKSK, Nova Kisan Seva Kendra, with a 262 members team. And the company is developing new wants to take new technologies to the products. Right now we are doing Check as well as Nova Agri Board. And the company also has a strong R&D facility at lab as well as land. We have almost 67 acres of land which is used to take up the efficacy traits. So, and we have also a lot of university tie-ups to transfer the technologies from the different universities, as well as to understand the know-how of the different processes. So even if I have to take the revenue of the company in crisp, like we are doing something close to 127 crores in 2019-20. Later we climbed to almost 220, from 127 it went to 160. From 160 crores it went to 185, and then last year we closed at 210 crores. And along with that, the EBITDA margins are also have been improved over the years.
Yes, yes, indeed. EBITDA margins have improved to almost 18% now, 18% plus from
18
almost
points.
11% again, basically a couple of
Yes,
many quarters back.
yes, sir.
Even if that margins actually are now almost hitting 10%. So we will come to that. But before that, let me actually ask you sort of this question from the perspective products. And I'm coming back to you, Mr. Kiran. Is that in terms of agri inputs, what all agri inputs you are making are those basically from the perspective of pesticides or fungicides, or basically sort of soil preparation, like what all agri inputs are making?
Yes, sir. See, if I have to define that, it see, as I said, it should be a, we always emphasize to be a one point solution to the farmers. So we have different wide category of the products in what we mention as categories. In under main major categories would be soil health management, crop nutrition, biostimulants, bio-pesticides, IPM products, and new technologies. And
Okay.
along with that, we also have crop protection products and plant growth regulators. These are the major categories, and under each category, we have subcategories. Say, for example, if you take the soil health management, under the soil health management, you will be having organic fertilizers, bio fertilizers, and soil conditioners.
Okay.
Similarly, crop nutrition, we have 100% water soluble NPK fertilizers, we have micronutrient formulations, we have straight nitrogen fertilizers, we have straight potassic fertilizers, we have beneficial element fertilizers. And IPM products, we have pheromone traps, loose, as well as sticky pads. And if you come to the crop protection, it is similar that insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, and plant growth regulators. Under new technologies, we are working on different types, but as of now, in present, we are more working on the two major things like Bhu Parikshak as well as No Agri Report is into drones, along with the NKSK application that we are doing it from quite a long time.
I have a question here. When you're using drones, are these drones being used for spraying the fertilizer or actually implementation and execution of it?
Sir, these drones are used basically to two sort of things. It can be used for spraying whichever is in the liquid form. So it is to give addition of nutrient to the plants, or in liquid form, which is in liquid form, or also it can be of any pesticide which can be used in a liquid form, and also the even PGRs also can be sprayed along with this. We have started working with this, and we are taking these new technologies to the farmers, and this will be a future model for many of the companies.
Also, Mr. Srinivas, what's the sort of reason for this sharp jump in margins?
So till 2020, the company had been looking at growing its revenues, and from 2021, the company strategy changed that we have to also improve our margins. So there was a categorization of the products that are available in the company into Focus One, Focus Two, and Focus Three, where the Focus One products give the highest margins, and Focus Two and Three are more of generic products which are sold in the market. With the concentration on the Focus One products, the margins of the company have also gone very high, and we have been able to monitor better, register better returns on the
So
turnover.
are these products were those products where actually you had a technology command or you had some registrations or patents? Like what was the difference? Or there could be another reason I'm asking is there where actually you enjoyed some competitive advantage because there could be some products where those are more like commodities.
Sir, if I have to answer this, as Srinivas sir said, in 1920, our turnover is at 127 crores, which increased by 27% that it went to 160 crores in 2020. Then we realized that it is not that only the top number is important, but also we realized that we should have the bottom number. So we started working on more on bottom level by, as sir said, we have focused on our priority products, focus one, two, three, and products, and we focused started working on the margins. So for this, you need products registrations, and also you need to work hard at the farmer level to make that. So
No,
in that time,
so
we have.
in that actually, which were those kind of products, sir? And also, the continuation also requires that you have a supporting capacities also to keep up the momentum. So I'm trying to understand, you have already reached the maturity margin levels, or you still basically have room to keep expanding?
Sir, there is lot of expansion for these products. So we try to identify the products, identify the needs of the farmers, and based on that needs, we will be continuously our R&D will be working on that. So, say for example, see when we start the product making, we have as I said, we have a team called NKSK, which will be continuously be in touch with the farmers, where we will be finding the understanding of the farmer needs. Based on these needs, R&D will be working on it, and will be developing new products which will suit the farmer requirements. It is a continuous process, sir.
Sure.
So this will continue for as far as there will be dynamics in the market, and as far as the climatic changes will be there in the market.
Right. So now my another question here is, help us understand your total capacity at present, and how that sort of capacity is utilization right now.
Sir, if you see our capacities utilization, it is NATL, it is 53.4% for 22-23, and it is something 37.36-37% for NASPL. So, if we take into different parts, see, normally it will be into liquids, powders, and granules. We have the capacity for liquids, powders, and granules in Agritech, whereas we have only liquids and powders for NASPL, Nova Agri Science Private Limited, which is 100% subsidiary of the Nova Agritech Limited.
Right. And Mr. Srinivas, what's the plan around the utilization here? Because again, you're raising funds, so help me understand what is the usage of the funds being raised in this IPO?
We have earmarked 25 crores out of the IPO proceeds towards plant expansion. The subsidiary is going to have a plant which is going to produce granules, which capacity is not there in that company right now. And there are also going to be an expansion of the plant in the holding company, which will increase its capacity for certain formulations which we are not doing now, and expansion of capacity for certain formulations which we already have. This is for the capex that we are doing, and around 70 crores of the money is going towards funding the working capital requirements of the company over the next 2 years.
And sir, how much percentage capacity is getting expanded? Or even in absolute terms, you can tell me like.
Sir, if I need to be more technical and more crisp on that, let me explain you, sir. And the powders facility in NATL and NASPL, Agri Science Private Limited, are almost close to the utilization of 80, in between 80 to 85% last year. So basically, we strongly need powder facility for both NATL as well as far as NASPL. Second is like, see, we have got technical import registrations of another product called which is can be sold as WDG granules. So the increase in increase or construct starting of the new facility of agri science in granules will be helpful for that. And third is related to the we are also working on biofertilizers and biopesticides, where we need expenditure to develop those products in-house. So basically this relates to all the three. And fourth and most important is in agri science we are also developing new formulations like CS and OD, where these proceeds of the issue will be used for that. So that is what, sir.
Okay, sir. And just to understand the revenue growth trajectory, Mr. Srinivas, any sort of rough idea or approx idea about by like how much capacity is getting expanded with
So,
with 25 crores? You're investing 25 crores. I'm trying to estimate here, like how much would be it be increasing?
sir, it is into different segments of the product categories, whether in terms
Blended
of.
on a blended level, sir, like how much? 10% increase, 20% increase?
No, sir, it is tentatively around 54% increase.
Oh, okay. That's huge increase. Okay. And but that also actually tells me that would be segment wise, and basically again we'll be catering from that perspective. Anything which you're importing, sir, right now, like any sort of cheap raw material which you import, which you then eventually sort of sell here.
Yes, sir. We are importing some other raw materials as well as technicals. We have technical import registrations. We have six technical import registrations as of now, two of paraquat, one of butachlor, one of cartaf, and recently we got even approval for emamectin technical.
Okay. Okay, sir. Understood. And largely the business is B2C, sir, or it is also B2B?
So the major business comes from branded sales, sir.
It's actually the sales are directly to the dealers who supply to the farmers, sir. It's more, if you
So
could call it,
it's
it's
largely B2C then. You're directly
a,
selling to farmers. It's a
exactly.
distribution
Yes.
network.
Ultimately, farmer realizations will help the dealers to, generate more sales and also assure collections.
Absolutely, sir. And now, Mr. Srinivas, I also want to understand the secret sauce here. If I look at the return on equity number, it's fabulous. You're talking about 24% return on equity almost 3 years back. COVID ended. You actually increase your profit. The ROE jumped 37%. You again increase your profit. ROE jumped to 30, 39%. Look at the sort of ROC, return capital employed. Very nice, 25-30% range, almost 30%. What's the reason for that? And what's the asset turnover, Mr. Srinivas, you're commanding?
On a asset base currently of around 15 crores, we have done a turnover of around 200 crores, which is approximately
12
around
times.
13 times of asset that
That's
we have
that's
turnover.
the reason why ROE and ROC is so high, and actually it's very good. So usually, what is the production time? Every time you're producing, it's let's not do that. What is the net working capital cycle for you?
So we have inventory of 90 days, inventory turnover of inventory days of about 90 days. We have a debtor days which is in line with the market, in line with the industry, which is currently around, as of 31st March 23, it was around 203 days, which we propose to bring down to around 100, 185 days by March 24. And the creditor days, which will range around 75 to 80 days in the business.
Right. So basically, a small sort of working capital requirement, but with good profits, good return ratios, and your net debt is negative, sir. Right? You're already sitting on net cash.
Could you repeat the question, sir?
How much is the debt on the balance sheet, sir?
We have a 70 crore debt on the balance sheet, of which 50 crores is working capital and
So
around
only 20 crore. Only 20 crore is the
20
long.
crores of long-term debt. Yeah,
Right.
which is being repaid in
Oh,
installment.
okay, sure. And how much is cash on the balance sheet?
Uh, we have around 6 crores of cash as of 31st March,
Okay.
since we have a cash credit limit, we don't maintain a huge cash balance. Most of it goes to, you know, offset the cash credit loan that we have from banks.
Well, absolutely. So again, basically, the EBITDA is somewhere around 40 CR. That actually, the balance sheet is not leveraged. Balance sheet is strong. You have good margins. You actually have good profits. Good return ratios. 12 times asset turnover is good. And then actually now you're expanding your capacities. So that actually gives you a good revenue trajectory. The market is quite huge. You are already spread out in 16 states. So that implies your distribution network is already established. So that all sounds actually like a good story here. And lastly, sir, any other aspiration to sort of bring about any new product or any new category? How's the future holding out for you? What are you looking for?
Future appears very good, sir. We whatever that we are doing, we want to continue by adding whatever the farmer requires for based on the farmer needs. We'll continue to work on understanding the farmer needs, and our NKSK team as well as our R&D will be working on giving a right product which suits the farmer requirements. At the end, the farmer has to benefit out of that, and in line with that, if farmer benefits, automatically a dealer will also get benefited, and the company also. So we are looking a good prospects, sir.
Sure, sir. This definitely sounds good, Mr. Kiran and Mr. Srinivas. Thanks a lot for coming on our show. I think I'm very sure our viewers actually would have really liked the story, and we wish you all the success with the IPO and the research journey. And we will again connect with you during the result season. But for now, thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much,
much.
sir.
Thank you so much.
And dear viewers, hope you like this conversation. For now, it's a wrap on the show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to never miss an update from Nirmal Bang.